What's up, Alpha Sports Nation? It's your host, back again. And if you live and breathe Formula One, then you're in the absolute best place on the internet right now. Before we hit the pit lane and unpack all the incredible action from Imola, here's the deal. We thrive on your passion. So do us a massive favor right now. Take literally 2 seconds. Smash that like button to show your support. Drop a comment below with your immediate reactions to this epic race. And if you haven't joined the winning team yet, hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. You won't want to miss a single second of our F1 analysis, predictions, and debates here at Alpha Sports. Let's make this channel the ultimate hub for F1 fanatics. Alright, let's cut straight to the chase and talk about the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix, because what a weekend it was, especially for the Scuderia Ferrari and their superstar drivers, Charles Leclerc and their newest recruit, Lewis Hamilton. This wasn't just a race, it was a psychological thriller, a testament to resilience, and a stark reminder that in Formula One, nothing is ever given. Now, we have to start with Saturday. Qualifying for a team like Ferrari, with their history, their resources, their passionate tifosi, what unfolded was, frankly, shocking. Both Leclerc and Hamilton, two of the greatest talents on the grid, found themselves knocked out in second quarter. Let that sink in for a moment. Not Q3, but Q2. They were relegated to starting positions of P11 and P12 respectively. This wasn't just a bad session, it was Ferrari's worst qualifying performance of the entire season so far. The collective gasp from the F1 world was almost audible. You could feel the disappointment, the tension, the sheer disbelief hanging heavy over the paddock. For a team with championship aspirations, this kind of showing on home turf was simply unacceptable, and it set the stage for an uphill battle on Sunday. But here's where the story gets really interesting. While Saturday was a nightmare, Sunday was a masterclass in damage limitation and pure, unadulterated racing spirit. Both drivers, despite the challenging starting positions, absolutely dug deep. Charles Leclerc, the hometown hero in spirit, fought tooth and nail, pushing the limits, and managed to secure a respectable P6 finish. That's a strong recovery from P11, no doubt. However, the real headline, the moment that sent ripples through the paddock and undoubtedly raised eyebrows at Maranello, was Lewis Hamilton's performance. The 7-time world champion wasn't just good, he was exceptional, bringing his car home in an impressive P4. And let me tell you why this particular 4th place is so significant. This wasn't just Hamilton's best finish of the season, it marked the first time this season that Lewis Hamilton outraced his illustrious teammate, Charles Leclerc. Now, it's important to keep perspective. Charles still holds an 8-point lead over Lewis in the World Drivers' Championship. But make no mistake, this was a statement performance from Hamilton. It was a clear, undeniable sign that the legendary Brit is not just settling into the red car, but he's beginning to unlock its potential, and more importantly, his own sublime form within this new environment. This is the kind of performance that shifts narratives and builds momentum. But let's rewind to Charles Leclerc after the checkered flag. If you watch his post-race interviews, you could see the raw emotion, the sheer frustration etched on his face. He didn't hold back, speaking candidly to the media, calling the team's starting situation unacceptable. He told Sky Sports, and I want to emphasize his powerful words here, that when you're starting from P11, especially in a Ferrari, you have to race with your heart, you have to put your elbows out, and sometimes, you have to push a little bit over the limit just to make progress. He wasn't just expressing disappointment, he was issuing a challenge. He made it abundantly clear, and I quote from his reported statements, "As a driver, I cannot accept the situation we are in." He then forcefully declared that something has to change. This isn't just a frustrated driver. This is a team leader, a championship contender, putting down his foot and demanding fundamental improvements. This kind of statement, coming from a driver as passionate and committed as Leclerc, sends a powerful message not just to the team, but to the entire F1 world. It highlights the immense pressure, the relentless pursuit of perfection that defines Formula One. It also gives us a fascinating glimpse into the internal dynamics of Ferrari right now. Now, let's pivot to the other side of the garage, where Lewis Hamilton presented a refreshingly optimistic perspective. While Leclerc was fuming, Hamilton was beaming. He expressed genuine relief and satisfaction, stating that he had a feeling they would make an improvement this weekend with something he'd fixed on the car. And he was absolutely right. He spoke about finally feeling a new synergy with the SF24, something he's been striving for since making the monumental switch to Ferrari. He heaped praise on the team's strategic calls and the efficiency of their pit stops, acknowledging the immense pressure they've all been under with the car's struggles, particularly in qualifying. He even reflected on not remembering the last time he had a race like that, consistently moving forwards through the field. But here's the truly special part for Hamilton. He specifically highlighted the incredible feeling of racing in front of the legendary Tifosi in the red car for the very first time. You could hear the genuine joy and connection in his voice. He talked about finally feeling that elusive bond with the car and the team. For a driver who has achieved so much, to still find such profound moments of satisfaction speaks volumes about his passion and his deep appreciation for this new chapter in his career. This emotional connection with the fans, especially the passionate Tifosi, is something that truly sets Ferrari apart and seems to be resonating deeply with Hamilton. It makes you wonder how much more he can unlock. As the Formula One circus packs up and heads to the iconic streets of Monaco next week, a circuit where Charles Leclerc famously triumphed last year, there are some intriguing concerns bubbling up from the Ferrari camp. Leclerc, despite his past success there, admitted quite frankly that Monaco tends to expose quite a few weaknesses of our car. That's a pretty candid admission from a driver heading into his home race, a race he desperately wants to win again. It suggests that even though Monaco is unique, some underlying issues with the SF24 might be amplified on those tight, unforgiving streets. It sets up an even more fascinating narrative for next weekend. Can Ferrari overcome these perceived weaknesses? However, Lewis Hamilton remains hopeful for the upcoming race. He's pinpointed a crucial factor for success on the Principality's twisty layout, getting the tires working perfectly on a single lap in qualifying. If we can figure that out next week, he concluded, then I think we could be in a good position. And he's spot on. In Monaco, qualifying is paramount. Track position is king. So, getting those Pirelli tires into their optimal working window on that crucial single lap will be the difference between starting at the front and getting stuck in traffic. So, Alpha Sports Nation, the drama continues. Was Charles Leclerc's post-race frustration entirely justified? Or is he perhaps being too hard on the team after a decent recovery drive? Is Lewis Hamilton's surge a sign of things to come, or just a one-off performance at Imola? And what are your bold predictions for the legendary Monaco Grand Prix? Do you think Ferrari can overcome their weaknesses there? We want to hear your thoughts. Drop them in the comments section below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with every F1 fan you know, and if you haven't yet, become part of the Alpha Sports family by hitting that subscribe button and turning on notifications. Your engagement fuels us, and we appreciate every single one of you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next F1 breakdown right here on Alpha Sports.